Check out woozymood.com for anything and everything collectibles.
Hello fellas, today I'll be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Jazz. Most definitely a highly anticipated figure of the line. We haven't had a Jazz in a while, so it's kind of a breath of fresh air. We've gotten a lot of miscellaneous characters in the Titans Return line, which, don't get me wrong, was awesome, so we kind of filled up those empty spaces. But we were missing some key characters, so finally we have him. And no, he is not a headmaster, but still pretty cool. We're back to the basics. However, before we take a look at this guy and his collector's card, let us take a look at this packaging. So I'll give you 360. There is his little artwork there in vehicle mode. Does say Autobot Jazz. Love the artwork up here. Really nice. Generations logo. Another image down there of the Generations logo. The back just highlights all of his accessories and his bot mode and his alt mode and stuff. And if you are curious, there is a biography of the character, so you can pause and read that if you would like and just closer look at everything. But we're not really here for that. No, we are not. We're here for this guy. This very loose figure. You'll know what I mean in a second. So here he is. His accessories. He does come with his collector's card. So love the artwork. Looks really nice. I gotta scoot closer before I fall over. And then I do have the Quintus Jazz version. So evolves life in unexpected ways. Whatever that may mean. So cool. And here he is. All accessorized and looking pretty. He's nice looking. Aesthetically, he's a good figure. So, looking at his accessories, I do have this, I guess, this Prime Master Key, which essentially just acts as a hand. Because if you transform it, you can just, yay, it's a hand now. Because this is essentially Combiner Wars. It does have some nice details and stuff, and you can't remove this somehow. Yep, for the Prime Master. And there you go. He does come with a weapon. Oh my god, this guy is so flimsy. Just a silver cannon. There it is. Yeah, I mean, it has some nice detail and stuff, but pretty plain. It's pretty much plain. It's a good paint job. I mean, but yeah. So there you go with that. Taking a look at the figure himself, I just have one complaint, and it is the joints. So, and this just may be on my copy of the figure, but man oh man, are the joints just really loose. So let me give you a 360. He's a good looking figure. I know some people aren't a fan of the whole race car, like modernized race car thing. He's not his classic alt mode, but I still think it works. Sure, I would have liked the original, but hey, that's why we have the Classics version from a couple of years ago, which I think still holds up to today. So let's get a closer look at this guy. His head sculpt's fairly nice, so let's get a good look at that. I do have some paint wear, but not too big of a deal. Love the silver mouthpiece, glossy black for the head. Ultimately, a good sculpt, even at the back, really nice. So, and it is on a standard, not really a ball, I mean, it is a ball joint, but it's kind of limited, but very G1, which I do like. So it's a cool head sculpt. I love that a lot. Very tiny. A lot of people are complaining that he is not proportional, and I can see why, because if you zoom out, wow, that is tiny, right? He has a tiny head. But yeah, so I do like the translucent lights here. Little blue transparent plastic, which is nice. Get you a closer look on that. Really nice. Do love the blue right here. Good paint. Autobot symbol. Nothing's bleeding. I mean, yeah, I got some paint wear around the edges. Kind of sucks, but whatever. It's a give and take situation. And I do like how this, it's actually, when you transform, this becomes part of the hood, but I like how it's down there. Gives it some color breakup, which is really nice. And here are the wheels. No paint whatsoever, which kind of blows. I wish maybe there were some silver rims or something, but yeah, and yeah, you know, they are plastic, they are not rubberized, which, you know, bleh, what can you do? Not too much going on with the arms. I mean, sure, at the back, it's basically the car mode, and there are the decals and stuff. It says Energon, number 4, and Autobot Jazz, and then basically the same thing here. And I do like this blue rim. That looks really nice. And the back, more paint. Love the translucent clear plastic. I think this is actually, because these are two different whites. So I guess one is painted, one isn't. I really don't know. And just moving down the figure. Nice paint, all looking good. So good metallic silver. Again, the wheels should have been painted better, but what can you do? Love the detail here. Good rims. Bottom of the feet. Do have a peg hole, but that's really mainly for combiner mode status. So I mean, this guy has a lot going for him. He's a good-looking figure. It's just the joints are just not a lot of fun to mess around with and to get you guys. Again, the 360 view, well, not a 360 view, but a whole view. He's good-looking. He has tiny feet, tiny head, but what can you do, right? As for articulation, though, his head can go up a little bit side to side. It is on a ball joint, so it can move 360. The arms can move fully out and in. They can kind of wiggle. He does have a ball joint for the elbow, so he has a 90-degree rotation and can fully rotate. No wrist rotation, which really, really sucks. That really brings the figure down. But, again, forward, back, he is hindered by the back of the vehicle. He can do the splits. He can rotate, and he can move at a 90-degree angle, and his foot can go back and forth, and it does lock. So, yeah, I mean, good articulation, and I like how he's kind of clunky. You know, he looks good. But let's get some size comparisons going on. I do have a Voyager class Grimlock here, and I'll zoom out in a moment. Let me just kind of straighten Jazz out. There they are together. Really, this is Voyager class. He is barely bigger than Jazz. Barely. Oh my god, that sucks. Voyager, get it together. So, yeah, and honestly, Grimlock's not really his correct size in general. He should have been leader. However, whatever. You know, it's okay. I'm okay with this. And I like Grimlock. He's G1. Have some problems with his alt mode, but he's a good-looking figure. So, yeah. And if you are curious, I just have him next to a typical NECA figure. I just got my RoboCop versus Terminator stuff, and RoboCop, I mean, Grimlock just fell. So yeah, there he is. Good, good, good. And we cannot forget the main event. What a generous alpaca. What a good animal. Okay, transformation. Because that is what we're here for, right? To see a Transformer transform. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. Straighten out the head, if you haven't already. Bring this part all the way up. It's not really going to lock. Well, it's gonna... Okay, yeah, it does lock here. There are tabs in there, if you can even see. And yeah. Alright, so keep this down. Push the head down, and then move this entire piece up, lift this forward, and then unblock it, and then lock it back because I'm an idiot. And yeah, so fairly simple, am I right? With the legs, open them up here, and just accordion them inside, and fold in the feet, obviously. I am not an expert transformer. I would like to make this abundantly clear to anybody watching this video, so I will struggle on the easiest of transformers. And so just lock it in, make sure everything's nice and flush, straighten out the arms, and just lock everything in. Man, this does not like to stay together. Yeah, just lock everything in. Everything will peg nicely. And there he is in alt mode. let's get you guys a 360. I mean, it looks nice. I really love the design. Yes, it's not G1 accurate, but still, he's a good-looking figure. Love the design. Very sleek. And get you a closer image. Take a look at him. Again, I already went over all these details, but looking at him as a whole, good looking. I wish there was more paint here. That would have been cool. But and again, the wheels, if they were painted better, could have been something. But it's okay. You know, he's good looking. I like him. I like the transparent windows, and he's fun. And he can roll. Yes, he can. He rolls very well. Yeah. He's fun. Now, to put the accessories on, if you want, that is, if you want to put the accessories on. So, obviously, there are several ports on the top of the figure. You could put it on the very middle, if you want, or, obviously, on the sides. And if you do put it on the side, you can put... Can you even put this guy on? Yeah, I mean, theoretically you could. You have to move these out of the way, but... Yeah, okay. I don't get the point of that, but okay. I can deal with it. That is fine. So, he's fun. I like it. I know a lot of people may have some problems with this figure, but I think he is just a ton of fun. Again, the joints could have been better, but that's just on my copy, I'm assuming. If you have the same problems as me, hey, please let me know. I would like to know. Anyway, let's transform this guy back to his former glory. So, pull out the arms, lift them forward. Again, kind of unplug the legs, and open these panels and unaccordion the legs. There we go. Again, the joints are really bad in the kind of in the knees, but yeah. Pull out the feet. Really tiny feet. Move the camera up if you are a cameraman. Lift this down. Unpeg that and lift this from the top. Fold it. Bring it down. Lift the head back up. Accordion that together and yay! I know I sounded sarcastic, but he actually looks cool. I seem to hate a lot of my figures on this channel, don't I? But no, I really do like this figure. Again, yeah, the QC could have been better, but I really love the design. He's awesome looking. He's a lot of fun, and I'm having trouble posing him because, see? It's like, that sucks. But anyway, he's a fun figure. And I want to get him at least some kind of... Oh man, his head's so funny looking. Okay, I think I'm done here. I think I covered everything. So, do I recommend this figure? Absolutely. You're not going to have the quality control problems that I have on this figure. And he's just good looking. He's jazz. He's fun. And I think the alt mode is cool. It's a good design. Sure, it isn't G1, but whatever. We knew that coming in. Okay. And plus, he's a combiner technically. And I know I didn't show that off. He does have the combiner piece in there, but I don't see the point in it. If I ever do a combiner video with him and Starscream or whoever, then I'll show that off. But definitely recommend this figure. I say go ahead and pick him up because he is just plain and simple fun. As usual, please check out the Sanctuary on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. Check out the content creators of the Sanctuary, of which are listed down in the description below. And with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, check out my site at SunSpotReviewz.wordpress.com, and I'll see you guys in my next video.